Welcome back, guys, to day 8 of
Month of Mayhem.
We are here at Fresh Tea&Coffee, all right? And this is the small little coffee shop that we own in Sanganga in Vanua Levu. For those of you who don't know, I haven't really talked about it much because I was actually trying not to make a big deal about it, because where is it in the Bible? It says when you fast and pray, do not, look tired and wear sackcloth, like the Pharisees do, but lift up your spirits and look happy and look alive and dress nicely and put on good perfume. Can't remember exactly where it's found, but I've just completed a 7-day water only fast, and it was just something that I felt called to do. And yeah, for personal reasons, for spiritual reasons mainly. Obviously lots of physical implications with that, hunger and weight loss and stuff like that. But so today the plan is I'm doing something it's very terrible, but in the good spirit of marketing, I'm going to be breaking my fast at my coffee shop with a double shot, at least, maybe a triple shot iced Americano, or long black, as Australians call it, which it shouldn't be called. So this could be the worst idea ever, but
Dude.
we're gonna go in here
Yeah.
and we're gonna see what happens. I might crap my pants.
Yeah,
That's probably what's gonna happen, actually, and after this, not good.
99.9.
It's a good chance. And then I didn't tell Stephanie about this, actually, and I don't know if I will until this vlog comes out. She can just watch it. But I have to go into the city after this and do a bunch of running around, so this could be a really bad idea. Should have brought some Imodium with me, but I'm probably gonna crap the crap out of my pants.
Yeah,
But
just make sure before we leave, just
yeah, I'm
get a
only
bunch
gonna
of
hang out
toilet
here
paper.
for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
And just take toilet paper.
yeah.
Dude, I haven't anything in my stomach other than water for 7 days. All right, I've lost 10 kilos. And,
Hey, high five to that.
well, yeah, I mean, it's not, the thing is, once your body loses salt and you go through all your glycogen stores, your body has no way to, you've really depleted your body's ability to be able to retain water. And so all the water that you drink, it just goes right through you. So when I would drink a liter, I was drinking 5-6 liters of water a day, just try to stay full. But as I would drink, then I would just pee 15-20 minutes later. And so what will happen is, as I start taking on sodium and electrolytes and stuff like that, my body will start holding water again. I'll probably, hold another 5 kgs of water. But anyways,
Let's
go
hope
in.
you hold some water today.
Huh?
Let's hope you hold some water today.
I don't know, man. So welcome to our coffee shop. Oh yeah, the banana's $1. That's what I call a loss leader. So whenever we have excess bananas at the farm, we put a table out here and we just sell 5, 6, 7, 8 bananas sometimes, depending on how desperate we are, for $1 for a pile. And a loss leader is something that you use to attract people to your store that you don't make money on, but hopefully they spend money on a higher ticket item, right? So that's why bananas $1, but clearly they've been sold out.
Yeah! Welcome!
Thank you. But can I get a nice Americano?
Sure.
Triple shot. Like the one I usually do. Wait, here's our merch. Look at our beautiful merch display. It's terrible, eh? Yeah. That's how we do it.
Simple.
Simple. We didn't get complicated. San Diego is a very simple kind of town. And we don't, we're not trying to do anything crazy fancy here. You get the point. This is what we have. It's not a clothing store. And so I haven't really put a lot of thought or effort into the display. Other than that, we hang this umbrella in the top corner, which is kind of cool.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
I'm just breaking my fast with mainly
Coffee.
coffee, and then I made chicken soup last night so that I can just have the soup. So I'll probably be 1 or 2 days of just liquids, and maybe do porridge, a little bit of porridge tomorrow, and then we'll integrate some of the solids
Solid later.
back into the diet. It was not easy. I felt hungry most of the time, and the whole point of this fast was I wanted to break my flesh in a biblical sense. I felt like I needed to do something physical to help me to point me towards the spiritual, and I don't actually know if I achieved it. I don't know if some people say when you go on a fast, it helps them to focus, it helps them to focus on God and have really good prayer. I didn't feel that. I felt hungry, man. I felt frustrated because I went to Allen's, as you guys saw. That was like day 4 and 5 of my fast, and like they were eating like this fresh soup. And when I got there, they had curry, and then they made more chicken curry, and then oh shoot,
Iced Americano.
oh shoot, thank you.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put my hands. But I need this. Oh, I need this. It's been so long.
Oh, first sip.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That is very good. When I was out at Allen's, I was just like I said, I was frustrated that I couldn't enjoy the food, and I realized what it made me realize over the last few weeks is that there's a story in the Bible where Jesus, is being tempted by Satan after his 40 days of fasting, and he says, there's a quote where man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. And so this was a perfect week for me to see that, like, man, I rely so heavily on food, just my appreciation for food, and how much I'm like, wow, I do sometimes just live on bread alone, and I don't really appreciate the fact that I even have the bread, the food. And two things that happened in my heart this week, or over this week, was just the softening of my heart towards God and seeing what he's doing just through this business, this Fresh Tea and Coffee. People coming here. Last night there's a family that came here after closing hours so that Archie could pray over them, because there's some sickness going on in the family. Not a Christian family, Hindu family, and I'm seeing things a bit more clear now. And the second thing is that, as with Tui and with Koroy and Garcia on the farm, we started doing morning devotions together. And so where we just open the Bible, we read a passage of scripture. Right now we're just going to work through James. And then we spend 10-15 minutes just chewing on it and talking about it and debating. And in my mind, I'm like, I need to do this. But maybe Stephanie being gone, the kids being gone, all of this is like a perfect timing. And my fasting, for the house being quiet and us to be able to sit down and do this together. I don't know. But for whatever reason, my heart's been softened, and it just felt so easy to just be like, hey boys, like, it's awkward, to come to your room and wake you up. I'm like, frick. But I'm like, okay, we need to do this.
Yeah.
And it's good for us, and it's a good way to start the day, and it's going to be a reward for us in the long term. And so, there's a couple really good things I think that have come out of this last week for me, and I'm eager to see, what else comes out of this season. But as I go forward, I hope I don't lose what I learned over the last 7 days.
Right.
Not something that's fun. I would challenge you guys to do it. Do something, do stuff that's not easy once in a while. Do something you don't like. Live in discomfort for a little while. It really helps you to appreciate the things that are around you. Just the smelling of food is just so frustrating. But now that I can actually enjoy it. I was here yesterday, the last day of fasting, and Corey bought, when we don't sell out of our pizza slices, we put them in the freezer. Then for the next 2 days, they're available for $4 a piece for the huge slices. And so sometimes some of the kids from the community come in and buy the old pizza slices, right? And they warm up in the microwave, and then they serve them. And so Corey bought 2 yesterday, and I was watching them eat them. I'm like, oh man, that looks so freaking good. And they're not even the fresh ones, right? But so today, now I can start to partake in all things good, good tasting. So back to the coffee. This is the coffee that we use. And I guess I'll take some time to talk about it. This will be a bit of a different kind of vlog, I guess. So this is Bula Coffee. This company is managed and run by a gentleman by the name of Luke. Commonly known in the Singatoka area as Luke. Luke Fried. And just a really great guy and a really kind family. who, I might be wrong on this, but you guys, Luke messaged me if I'm wrong. Luke came to Fiji years ago. I'll summarize this really quickly. Working on behalf of an organization trying to get clean drinking water for interior villages. As he was walking around, going to these villages, he noticed all these coffee trees. He asked the people he was walking with, what do you guys do with all these beans? All these things on these trees? And they're like, oh, we have no use for them. And he's like, oh, this is coffee, this is coffee. He took it, he got it tested. It's some super rare kind of Arabica bean, I think, that I believe it only really grows in like high elevation places in like South America, but for some reason it's able to grow in Fiji, and so it's a very rare bean. And what he decided to do was set up a business called Bula Coffee, where he told all the ladies in the valley and up in the highlands, look, you guys go and harvest this, you bring it down, and I'll buy it from you. I'll pay you for it. So what's beautiful about this situation that Luke has developed, and he's turned it into a business, is that the ladies don't have to plant it, they don't have to maintain it, like weed and water it, and then they can go and just pick it and bring it down. And there's really no overhead cost for them. This stuff grows wild in the jungle. And so Luke has gotten some very good, because of all their hard work, some very good access to the government through funding, and they're starting coffee plantations around Fiji now, actually, like coffee farming. That will help to stabilize the quality and the consistency of the flavor, you know, the type of beans that they get, right?
Yeah.
But how cool is that? That women can go and make money off something they don't have to like spend days or weeks or, you know, hours every day like maintaining, right? And so that's the story behind Bula Coffee. And we could serve Shabello, Chatello, whatever, you know, like people have come to us, other coffee shop owners have come to us and be like, you guys don't serve this, serve the Australian coffee. Everybody in Fiji thinks that like stuff from Australia is like better. It just must be better because it's from overseas, right? And overseas is better than Fiji. It's not true, man. I've taken this coffee to people and they've tried it who are like coffee snobs, and they've made it in their homes in Canada and they love it. And now I'm not saying it's going to be the best coffee roast in the world. There is variations, and it's a small batch roastery, but it is the best coffee hands down for sure at one level that I think you can get. And I just love the story.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy an Australian bean, yeah, save a few bucks, but I love this story. I love this story. And yeah, this is the price that we sell it for, but you can also get it in Tapu's, and you can get it in departures as you fly out of Nadi. So, you know, you go up through security, up the escalator, all the liquor and all the stuff that you can buy duty free there. They have these in the 500 gram. So they're half the size of this and cheaper, obviously. So if you guys want to buy Bula Coffee, support Luke and what he's doing. Yeah, and Bola, who's his manager, is awesome guy. That'd be awesome, but just thought I'd share with you guys a little bit more about Bula Coffee and what they do. But back to this. I will. We're gonna film a couple reels for the coffee shop. Thank you guys for your support in the coffee shop, by the way. This coffee shop gets little to no support from the local community, and to the people in Senganga that come, I know who you are, and I appreciate you very much. And I'm not angry at my family or the people around here that never come here. It's a bit of a different vibe for Senganga. The tinted windows, the aircon, it's not a local kind of necessarily feeling place, but to everybody who drives by, who comes from Suwa, who supports this thing, it's only because you guys that this exists. It's never put a cent in our pocket. It's not a very profitable business, but it keeps our girls employed. It's a safe place for them to work. We do some awesome stuff in ministry through here, and it's just a place. I love having a place where people can feel the brand that we always talk about, Waka. And so we appreciate everybody's support, because without you guys driving by, coming from Suva, all the government workers, the TLTB, the Ministry of Health, everybody who comes in here, the police, the LTA, we appreciate you guys very much. It's only because of you guys that this place gets to stay open, so it's very, very much appreciated. We're gonna go film some reels, and then we'll come back, maybe when I'm on the toilet. Okay, that's the end of a triple shot iced Americano after 7 days of no food, only water. Feel pretty good, but we're on our way to Limbasa now. And one thing you guys got to know about Limbasa, which is the northernmost main big town in Fiji, and there's no bathrooms. They're just, it's very hard to find a bathroom. So hopefully this doesn't run right through me, but I'm feeling buzzed. I was like, hey, let's do coffee shop videos. Let's make vlogs. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So I'm feeling turned up right now. And so check back tomorrow to see if I'm crapping my pants. We'll see you then. Let's go. Right.